What do unicycles and the world's largest online retailer have in common? Meet Jeff Bezos and the story behind Amazon's rise.
All right, let's get into it. I'm Emma, your host, and I am so ready to spill some fascinating tea on the guy who basically changed how we shop online. So, picture this. Jeff Bezos, born Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen in Albuquerque, New Mexico, way back in 1964. His parents, Jacqueline and Ted Jorgensen, divorced when he was a toddler, but then Miguel Mike Bezos steps in, adopting Jeff and becoming a major influence. Mike was like this Cuban immigrant who gave Jeff a stable home and a new start in Houston. Fast forward a few decades, and you've got Jeff founding Amazon, Blue Origin, and buying the Washington Post. Talk about a glow-up! I have to tell you about this. I'm feeling particularly inspired today because, talking about Bezos reminds me of a time I took a wild leap of faith. I left this stable job to chase my own dream, kind of like Jeff leaving Wall Street to start Amazon. It was scary as hell, but sometimes you just have to go for it, right? I faced a ton of challenges and uncertainty, but eventually things worked out. The key lesson? Take those calculated risks. Think of it as a regret minimization framework. Making choices you'll be proud of when you're old and, looking back at your life.
Okay, let's move on. We have to talk about how Bezos transformed Amazon from just an online bookstore into an everything store. So e-commerce is basically buying and selling goods online, and cloud computing is all about delivering computing services over the internet. Amazon nailed both. Bezos' vision was so ahead of his time, he wanted to sell everything online. And oh my God, look where Amazon is now, with things like Amazon Prime and AWS leading the charge.
Now, let's jump to the next thing. Important people in Bezos' life, like Mackenzie Scott, who was there in Amazon's early days, and Mike Bezos, who played a huge role in shaping Jeff's life. Imagine being Jeff, leaving the fancy world of D.E. Shaw and Co. to start Amazon. The stakes were high, but he made it work. I so cannot with the ambition. All right, what's next? The big question. Was it Bezos' family environment or his ambition that made him successful? I mean, having a supportive family is huge. My take, it's probably a mix, but support systems are so key. I mean, when I took my own leap of faith, having people in my corner made all the difference. Just saying. Let's dissect this for a sec. Bezos in pop culture is a total vibe. He's been portrayed by Kyle Mooney and Steve Carell on SNL. And, drama. He's also seen as a supervillain entrepreneur, which is hilarious and intriguing. Honestly, I love that for him. It adds a layer of mystery to his public persona. Oh, and speaking of drama, next episode, we're diving into the world of space moguls, focusing on Elon Musk and his epic endeavors. Can you believe that?
So that's the tea, folks. Until next time, keep dreaming big and spilling your own tea.